Anyone can hear me? Anyone hear me? Hopefully I get some viewers, surprise viewers, That'd be pretty cool. For a surprise video, did not announce this. Been had it in my mind to do this for 2 weeks, man. But it's been it's just great, guys, to be back with y'all. I haven't been working on video game stuff lately. A lot of stuff going on, but I want to slam some content today. Of course, I'm doing this video now. Supposed to get started with my Super Mega Baseball 4. We're in this Supercharger League Finals. Think about cutting the egos up on it too, because it's kind of been pretty damn easy. But it kind of was set up that way because I'm like, okay, I got my all-star team. I only get probably one season out of it, so wouldn't it be great to win a championship? So I set it to the same sort of egos I had with Super Mega Baseball 3, but it's been way easier than Super Mega Baseball 3, so thinking about changing the egos for the Supercharger League Finals. Might edit them. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. Then, of course, I have Supercharger tonight. Supposed to play a game. Won't record it against Houston. Rodney Frederick, the hometown hero, makes his first start for the Supercharger tonight. And so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, you can tell by the title, man. I'm not done. I'm not done with the Sonics. Uh, I'm gonna definitely do season 5. I feel like, man, till I till I till I beat the Warriors and win a playoff series, I'm not done. I'm definitely not done. And I know it's 2K22, and 2K22 has been out for a while. We're going into 2K24 for God's sake. But at the end of the day, man, I got the league I wanted. I got the team I want, the expansion. I got the teams, 36 teams, got the kind of world I want. It's hard to let it go when it's working. And this series works. This series works for me. Probably a lot even more than DeMontre James did. One of the best series I've ever done has been this series. And I might want to put my wall up a little bit more. I'm live streaming this. Going to send it over to YouTube too. Just to let everybody know over there that I'm not done. Because if I post content for 2K, it'll be on my YouTube channel, not Facebook. But I wanted to make a live video. I can only make live videos over here on Facebook. So, reason why I'm on Facebook right now. But it'll be moved over to YouTube. Come on, man. Yeah, make it a little bit bigger. Just a little bit, not much. I think that's about it. That's all I'm going to do. All right. Why am I think that the team, the way it's constructed now, this team is definitely going to make noise in the playoffs. I think we're deeper. I think I've done things that I'm probably going to regret if I do a season 6 in this thing. I'm going to have to make some hard moves to keep everybody. But as far as a team, I think this is a team that can compete in the playoffs more. And I've already played some games, enjoyed those games too, just watching the team and all that. A lot of things did happen. I did not do an off-season video. You can see some of the names we got. I'm going to reveal some of the players we got, how the team is constructed, and what we got going on. I'll go to transaction report real quick. I really hate they just don't break down what you did. Like, there should be a thing about what you did. I had a whole lot of coaching problems. Like, for one, I did not fire my coach, but my coach did not come back. So I had this coach that was terrible. I think it was Maurice Cheeks, and I didn't want Maurice Cheeks because he doesn't fit what we want to do. Oh, yeah. What did I do? That was head scout. Oh, I had a coach named Samuel Woods, and I was like, yeah, I got to fire him because he doesn't fit what I want to do with the offense. So I hired Jacob Underwood, and I had to fire a whole lot of people and bring in a whole lot of people on the coaching staff because I don't even think I had a chance to really even hire any coach. I didn't have he didn't even ask for a contract. I kind of wanted to keep my coach, but they just they were gone and they were replaced by Samuel Woods, who does not fit what I want to do. So I had to fire him and get another coach. But we did a lot of signings. This is mostly for the bench. Alfred Payton is on the team. He's a vet, point guard vet. Austin Rivers, a shooting guard. He's a old shooting guard vet. We brought in Bates Diop at small forward coming off the bench, and Jacob Poidel. I might be butchering his name. I bring him in, and he's almost going to play like third center, but he's older, so he's not as good as he would be, I guess, now. So there you go with that. But yeah, we made some moves, but that wasn't the biggest moves we made. Coaching staff, the bench. Um, let's go through Player Finder real quick. Let's go through Player Finder real quick. Um, I'll bump that. We'll go to where is Eldon James? I let Eldon. Wait a minute. Where is Eldon James? Because I let Eldon James go. I sure did. We drafted him early. He was supposed to be a difference maker. Ended up being mostly a bench forward. Wasn't really good. And as y'all can see, Eldon James is currently with the Bulls. The Bulls signed him off free agency. We let him go. 24 years old. Really just didn't do anything I wanted him to do. He was with, of course, he's now with, he was with us for a while. Averaged a little bit more points in his first season, kind of went down every season. Just wasn't the guy that I thought he was. So Eldon James was let go, and the Bulls picked him up. So there you go with that. Then Tador. What happened to Tador? Let's see. Tador. Oh, I hate this controller. Tador. Tador is likely a free agent. I don't think he's on now. He's not even on the team. He is not on the team. He regressed really, really badly. That's one thing about 2K I don't get is like the regression. Like you'll have a really good player picked in the first round and he just regresses. And if anything, they should probably just stay the same. Or I don't know. I guess morale gets them down to where their overalls just drop like that. Because Sador was like a 77, 76 overall player. Now he's down to 71. Same thing with Eldon James. Eldon James was a 77 overall player, and now he's a 75 overall player. But those two were picked high in the draft. They just didn't work out, so we let them go. And yeah, so those were big. Oh yeah. I forgot. Forgot to let y'all know this too. Robert Williams. Of course, y'all know he got hurt during our last playoff run. And I still was looking to keep him, you know. Unfortunately, and this is very unfortunate, Unfortunately, I was not able to bring him back. Contract was way too expensive. I did have to pay him like $22 million, and I just didn't want to pay him that. And right now, he's not even on my roster. Um, I I just don't see myself paying him $22 million, and I'm wondering how much he's asking. I wonder how much is Robert Williams actually asking? I mean, we're not. I'm not going to get him back on the team, but I wonder what his asking price is right now. His asking price has went down. He wants only $5 million, but it was a 22 million cap hit if I wanted to keep him, and so I decided to let him go. And of course, now we're going to look at the total team. How does the team stand now? Well, this is the problem. Greg Irving is back, but this is his final year. I went ahead and paid him for this year, but his contract year is next year. Suggs' contract year has been held off to next year. I kind of wanted to get a long-term deal with him during last offseason, but we did have a hold on a cap hold of 9.66 million, so I exercised it and was able to keep him. But next year, of course, next year I'll have to pay him. And maybe that has to do with his morale because it says he's tolerable. It's tolerable, which I'm wondering, is that because he didn't get the big contract in the offseason? I want definitely keeping Suggs is the most integral part of this series, and if I was able to, if I lose Suggs, I just don't want to do I just don't want to do this anymore. Suggs, I think, is a superstar, and I think he's the one that's going to lead us to whatever success we can have. Without Suggs, this series is over. So I definitely want to work out a thing with Suggs and Greg Irving, but we did add pieces, man. Mikal Bridges is your new starting small forward. Paid him a pretty penny too. I mean, he was with the Pittsburgh Force. He's been with the Phoenix Suns. Pretty good. 29 years old. I did do a long term deal with him, which in my series 3 years is a long time. And I felt good about giving him that contract because he's pretty damn good. He's playmaking. He can shoot, and that's one main thing. We have another shooter along with Greg Irving and Jalen Suggs. But yeah, that salary, man. Not really liking it, but I wanted to get the player, so I ended up signing him and him paying him what he wanted me to pay him because I really wanted to answer at small forward. So I did what I had to do to make that happen. So I went ahead and gave him the contract he wanted. Um, if I had would I have done a year, I don't think I would have got him. And I really wanted another shooter on the team. So I felt like I did what I had to do to make the team better. 3 years, $52 million contract. Um, his loyalty is not loyal. My focus right now is on court down the line. Whatever happens, happens. Well, hopefully you're happy so you can help Irving and Suggs shoot out the gym. That would be great. That would be great. This is the deal I sort of regret. I mean, you can see it at the top. About the same deal as I gave this $55 million deal, 3 years for Jonathan Isaac, who's a great player. I mean, not taking anything away from him. But he is happy and he's somewhat loyal. He likes being here. Um, Played for Orlando for a while. Yeah, it was pretty much with Orlando until this season. He's going to be the Miles Bridges replacement is what he's going to be. And I think he's better than Miles Bridges, especially defensively. That 14 badges defense, rebounding is spectacular to have. He can shoot. He's got some playmaking skills. He was Defensive Player of the Year not too long ago. Because I'm thinking 2024, was that last year? First team all defense. What year are we in anyway? I don't know. What year are we in? But I'm pretty sure that might have been last year. Great defensive player. And again, the big contract. I just thought to myself, if I don't give these guys the contracts they want, they won't come here. Can I trade them later? I can see about trading them later because I really want to keep Irvin and Suggs on the team, and having Mikal Bridges and Jonathan Isaac on the team. It may be stretching my salary cap way too much. And they're going to age and they're going to regress. And I think I still can get some years out of Irving and Suggs. So this is a this is a crazy move right here. But the team, I think, because of Mikal Bridges and Jonathan Isaac, I think the team's better. Um, so I think the team's better. And then I bring in Chester Sampson. Guys, I remember the first 2 years of this series. Chester Sampson was a roadblock, man. And he definitely for the Vancouver Wild. Um, so I brought him in. He's played for some teams. He's kind of been shipping around lately. But here he is. My starting center is Chester Sampson. I definitely think he adds a really good piece to us defensively up front. I noticed the defense plays a whole lot better of the two games I've watched. I've been very well. I've been watching these two games, and the team is really great defensively. So, and we only got him for a year. He's $12 million right now. Might get another extension. Depends on how good he plays, but he's a good 1 year quick deal. And so he's on the team. Chester Sampson is now our new starting forward. So that's our starting five: Greg Irving, Jalen Suggs, Mikal Bridges, Jonathan Isaac, and Chester Sampson is your new starting five. And then we get Malik Beasley coming off the bench for $9 million, about $10 million. 28 years old. Everybody kind of knows who Malik Beasley is. I didn't know he was really all that great defensively, but he's been doing good defensively too. But he comes off the bench. He's going to be the sixth man. And yeah, I think he's going to get it done for us. Played for Phoenix, played for the Lakers, Mavericks, even did a stint at the Surf. But he's been pretty much everywhere. Denver, yeah, he's been a movable piece. But here he is coming off the bench for our team. I think that improves our bench a lot. He's got the shooting, improves our bench a lot just for him coming off the bench. Because as y'all know, last year we struggled with the bench scoring points. So that's great for us. Lester Atkins, um, did think he would move out of the starting lineup, but getting Chester Sampson, I think Chester Sampson's just better right now at that position. But Lester Atkins is still with the team. Did a lot, especially against Joel Embiid in that 7-game series versus the Spurs. I'm definitely glad to have him back. I'm definitely glad he's on the team. But I don't know. He regressed too in a way because he was a 79 overall. Now he's a 77. I just don't understand 2K. I mean, how these guys regress so quickly. And he's 26 years old. He's not old. So I don't understand the regression on him. But he's still on the team. We picked up his option. And he's going to come off the bench. And he used to be a bench player for a while, but he's a bench player again. Kind of shocked about that. Shocked he regressed as much as he did. But Chester Sampson, of course, will now get that starting spot. He'll be our new starter at center. But Lester Atkins will come off the bench. Joffrey Fleming's been moved to the bench. Just not a good starting piece, an okay starting piece, but just wasn't the guy. 22 years old. We're still going to work with him. I think he'll be better for me coming off the bench anyway. I thought he'd be more of a star, considering how I scouted him. I thought he'd be a little bit better, but still on the team. I think he has a chance to really shine, especially off the bench. Um, we do have the team option or whatever option we have on him next year is a $6 million deal. Most likely we'll keep him, and that will be the prove it year. if we do a season 6. But yeah, Joffrey Fleming is option was picked up and he's back, but he's going to come off the bench. Reggie Best, of course, a really good guy. Had to play center for a while. Had to play center when Robert Williams went out. So, and I think he did a good job. But he's back with the team. A bench guy. Did some things. Actually, did some things last year, and I'll be really encouraged to see what he does coming off the bench this season at power forward. We bring in Jacob Portal, 30 years old, 75. This is probably his last stop. He's going to play at least at third center. I relieve our starters and our bench for some minutes. I think just a really decent third piece, coming off the bench. Lester O'Connor's back on the team. I really like Lester O'Connor. Did a lot of good things last year. This is his third year. We picked up his option, and I think he's a really good player. I think he'll do a lot of good things coming off the bench for us. So Lester O'Connor's still back. Freddie Lyden, the bench point guard to spell Suggs, is still on the team. We drafted him in the second round of last year's draft. No way. He didn't. They're saying he averaged 26 points a game. How? He didn't do that. Now that seems more right. 11.5. Oh, I think they're saying for this year. This year he's averaging 25 points a game. He is? No, he's not. That's not his thing. His points per game. Yeah, it is. 26 points per game this year. Wow. So he's really doing good coming off the bench for us. Really, really doing good. A guy that can improve. I'm definitely going to give him some more minutes. Suggs, I've tamped down Suggs' minutes so he can get some more playing time during the regular season. But he has really no badges to speak of. He does have the finishing badge, but that's about it. Just a young 23-year-old player. Hopefully he gets better with time. We're not paying him much, so we don't expect much. So he's just going to see what he can do. And then, for just giggles, we get Elfrid Payton on the team, who's a dinosaur at age 31. At age 31, he's like a dinosaur. We decided to give him about a $2 million contract. Won't expect too much from him. He's just going to play that third wheel at the point guard position. But I'm really excited to get Bates Diop at 29 years old. Been everywhere pretty much. But yeah. No badges for Bates Diop. I guess he's regressed that bad. He's been doing good in the games I've been watching lately, especially defensively. But I think having an aging veteran, some aging vets on the team kind of helps the team feel a little bit better, more seasoned, helps us with leadership, all that stuff, man. Austin Rivers is the oldest player on the team. I guess he is the oldest player on the team. At 33 years old, Austin Rivers. About a $2 million deal. Just a guy to add to our bench. And he is aging. He played for the Cincinnati Bobcats, Mavericks, New York, Denver, Houston, Washington, the Clippers. Long time with the Clippers. So he's had a long career. And he is here in Seattle. All in all, I think the bench is better. I think the team is better. But now I'm interested in where Miles Bridges is at. I don't think he signed. We let Miles Bridges go. I think he was asking for a pretty good contract. But I kind of wanted to get away from Miles Bridges because I needed a better defender. And I think Jonathan Isaac's a better defender. So we decided to go with Jonathan Isaac over Miles Bridges, and I don't think Miles Bridges is signed to a team. Unfortunately, Miles Bridges is not signed to a team, and I don't know how much he's asking for. Or how much he's asking for. I know Robert Rose came down on his price. Bridges is asking for about a $10 million contract, which, given how much he's regressed a little bit, I wouldn't give him that deal right now. I wouldn't. But here's the contracts. Wait a minute. I don't want this extension. Salary cap table. Here we go. Jonathan Isaac and Miles Bridges or Mikal Bridges are paid. I might look to trade if I try to get cat room. I might look to trade Jonathan Isaac's contract out if I need to. Mikal Bridges I see as a piece that will stay for a second year because he's just got the shooting. I got to get a deal to make the series go longer. Of course, we have to get a deal with Greg Irving. That's definitely going to be one of my moves to get Greg Irving a deal. Suggs will definitely have to get a deal. So those are the two I really want to keep on the team. But there you guys go. There's the team. I think the team is really, 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 really good. But do I think that do I kind of look at next season and say, oh man, we're going to be in some trouble salary rise? Yes, I do. I do see the problem. But this year, we have a chance to go for a championship. And I see this team going for a championship. I really do. I think this team is absolutely loaded. We are loaded with talent. You got Suggs and Irving. That's like probably the two best backcourts you're going to have, on an expansion league team. That's a damn good backcourt. And you got Mikal Bridges that can shoot. Then you got Jonathan Isaac. He can play really good defense and can shoot. You got Sampson's a really good defender. Malik Beasley coming off the bench. Lester Atkins coming off the bench. Fleming coming off the bench. Reggie Best is a good player off the bench. If he's lighting it up as much as they're saying he is, that's a great piece coming off the bench. Bates Diop plays really good D. Lester O'Connor, I like him. He plays good, can shoot some shots. Poto can relieve some of this centers where they get some rest. He's a good little third piece right there. And Elfrid Payton, just on the bench, just sitting there chilling. Whenever we need him, he's there. I just think the team's better. I think the team is better, and we're coached by Jacob Underwood. Had to come in and reset this stuff because they kept resetting it to someone else's standard and coach profile. To come in here and change it again. We do use our bench depth. I pushed it up to 10. Bench utilization's up at 90. Performance is at 90. And I kept my standard playbook, help defense, which should be higher. The help defense, yeah, I'm going to turn that up to at least 75. Zone uses, run plays, bench utilization, yep, all that stuff. And of course, the 7-point of emphasis. Jalen Suggs gets the ball. He is the star. Greg Irvin's the second banana. Then you got Mikal Bridges. We get shooters open. Average tempo. Offensive rebounding. Some crash. Others get back. We protect the paint. And what's this neutral defensive aggression? Play physical defense. Or I could do neutral defensive aggression. Yeah, I might do that. It's working so far in the first two games. We crashed defensive glass. We have no injuries. And y'all can see the league as it is right now. 76ers, the Baltimore Barons, Bucks, Bulls, Cavs, Celtics, Clippers, Force, Grizzlies, Hawks, Heat, Hornets, Jazz, Kings, Knicks, Lakers, Bobcats, Magic, Mavericks, Nets, Nuggets, Pacers, Pelicans, Pistons, Raptors, Rockets, Spurs, Suns, Surf, Thunder, Timberwolves, Trailblazers, Warriors, Wild, Wizards, and of course they won't show my team, but the Sonics. So There we go. There we go. And we should be contending. Seattle is contending, so they don't risk messing up the roster unless it's a great deal. We don't know any targets for this team. It appears that this team doesn't have any players on the trade block. That is false. Jonathan Isaac will be on a trade block probably at the end of after this season concludes. He's not going to be on there now though because we're going to use him. And Jalen Suggs has an expiring contract along with Greg Irving and Chester Sampson and 10 other players. So next season's offseason is going to be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. And buying, selling, rebuilding. Yeah, we're not doing none of that. We are contending. We are contending. Yes, we are. We are contending. I probably need to look at my draft and look at my draft board because I do look to participate in a draft next year. But not this but we didn't do it this year because of all the trading we did to get Greg Irving. Player mentorship, I did that. I think I did my due diligence with that. We're going to search through the player mentorship. Chester Atkins is, mentoring Lester Atkins. Greg Irving is mentoring Joffrey Fleming. Lester O'Connor doesn't have a mentor. Jonathan Isaac's mentoring Reggie Best. James Suggs is mentoring Freddie Lyden. I guess Greg Irving doesn't need a mentor, or None of these players need mentors. Chicapoto is mentoring Chester Sampson because of just the age. Just the age. Should Lester O'Connor have a Lester O'Connor should have a mentor? Most definitely needs a mentor. Yep, he can get mentored by Jonathan Isaac. So I'm going to definitely do that. Rim protector, all that stuff. He has a Hall of Fame rim protector. And what else? What else do I want? Tyler's defender. Should Jonathan mentor Lester O'Connor? Yes. So that's the mentorship. I got the team training in. And we check on our expansion league. These are the teams I expanded the league with. Barons, the Force, Bobcats, Sonic, Surf, Wild. Same expansion. Think a really good expansion of the NBA. So I'm really liking that. And we're not high on the power rankings right now because the season's just started. And let's go here. Look at league leaders so far in the last 2 games of the season. Ja Morant's killing it, man. He's killing it. Kelly Parker for the Bobcats. Herbert Coleman, the Jalen Suggs knockoff. Lonnie Jerome, Nelson, Cade Cunningham for the Wild. Karl-Anthony Towns is with the Cavs now. Jalen Suggs is 14th in the league in scoring at 27 points per game. I'm not getting him a lot of minutes, though. Usually I give him about 40 minutes. This time he's getting like 30. I might increase his minutes during the late part of the season as we probably push for a playoff, but right now I'm trying to rest him because he's been healthy, knock on wood. Greg Irving's averaging 26 points per game. He's 19th in the league, so I got two of the top 20 scorers in the league on my team, so that's pretty good for us. I'd like us to be in a top 10, though. Really would. I'd like us to be in the top 10. But not bad. Not bad. James Suggs averaging 27 points per game. Greg Irvin's not far off from him. Lyde's getting his points up, so he's actually doing good off the bench. So that's really encouraging. Malik Beasley had some points off the bench. We definitely need that. So that's good. That is good. That's what you want. the bench. Actually, Lydon and Malik Beasley's leading us off the bench. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We checked the rookie report. We don't have a rookie, so I don't have anyone to tout too much on my team. But Tyrone Lawson, the Lakers, is doing pretty good. So Cardinal of the Raptors, Joel Logan of the Surf, Will Guerrero, power forward with the Bobcats, Hopkins with the Lakers, Lee Outlaw, who I thought was a first round pick. I think he was the number one overall pick. Lee Outlaw for the Chicago Bulls, plays power forward, and I don't recognize anyone else. But these are the rookies that I didn't get to didn't get to play with, unfortunately. There you guys go, man. That's the team. We're not done. Season 5 of this thing. I'm really kind of torn between wanting to record videos for this series anymore, or whatever I decide to do with it. I think what I'm going to do is chill out, watch some games, enjoy some games. I might even we might go back to having a game a week back on YouTube again, because I do want this team to get showed off a little bit. Definitely want to share with you guys the team. I think we're a really good team, and I think we'll compete. I think we'll win a playoff series this year, and I think we have a team that can actually beat the Warriors. I can't stop this. I can't stop this series, man, till we beat the Warriors. No, we're gonna beat the Warriors this year. They're the defending champs. They're living high on the hog, but the Seattle Sonics are coming. The Seattle Sonics are coming. We got a really good squad. I think with Greg Irving, Suggs, Cal Bridges, Jonathan Isaac, and Chester Sampson, that is a killer starting 5. That's going to make a real big difference come the playoffs. So I'm looking to get my first playoff series, and I'm looking to beat the Warriors in a regular season game. If we can do that, I've done my job. So that's the 2 things I want done this year for my Seattle Sonics. So I'm going to watch some games. I'm going to chill out, watch some of these games on my own, because I can watch it on my Nintendo Switch. I enjoy that experience. It's hard for me to let that go, by the way. That's almost like an addiction, just to watch the games on my OLED screen. It's great. I'm going to watch the games. I'm probably going to, after Super Mega Baseball concludes, this content might be coming back on my YouTube channel. So that's another reason why I'm glad I'm posting it on Facebook, to let y'all guys know. If you guys want to check out my YouTube channel, where my Road to Glory series, Seattle Sonics, stuff like that will be over there on that page, on that channel, on my YouTube channel. So we'll keep that going. But guys, just wanted to let y'all know what's going on with Seattle. I'm not done. I think a lot of people thought after losing the Game 7 against the Spurs, the series was done. It's not done. I want to win a playoff series, and I definitely want to see us compete with the Warriors and see what we can do against the Warriors. So we don't have to. And the thing about it is, according to our schedule, we don't play the Warriors till February. So it'll be a while. So I'm kind of like, okay, I want to do content on the Sonic series. I don't want to stop doing content on it because I enjoy it, and it'll definitely be back up on my YouTube channel. We're not, like I said, excuse me, like I said, we're not done. We're not done till I beat the Warriors and win a playoff series. That's where I'm at with it. Plus, actual base basketball is coming back next month, so I'm getting ready for basketball season. I can do the Sonics, so that gives me my basketball fix. So yeah, Sonics ain't going nowhere, guys. We're not done. That's basically what this video is about. Hey guys, thank y'all for checking this out. This was, of course, live. I will send this over to my YouTube channel too, to let them know that Sonics is not done. I got work to do. We got a playoff series to win. All right, guys. See y'all guys later. Peace.